welcome to episode 4 of Maintenance. This week was really good. I actually recorded everything I did and did a lot more than lift. I went disking several times. I actually got on my skateboard for the first time in a year. I really just hit my stride. It was a good week. First off, on Monday, as you're seeing, I have the same superset workout I've been doing, up to 2 sets of everything, 4 total supersets, ends up being a 16 set workout, everything to RPE 10. Like I said in my previous videos, that for me is getting as close to failure as I possibly can without failing the rep. I'm getting more confident in my RPE ratings. It's hard to tell if I'm exactly accurate. I still might be a rep or 2 shy with a movement or 2, but generally, I definitely trust my judgment, especially as you'll see on legs. Those I'm having no problem pushing all the way, which is crazy because they're terrible. It's the most, any of you know, a quad pump is one of the most uncomfortable possible things you can do in the gym. But yeah, overall, good training day on Monday. No complaints, just except for maybe getting my form a little bit more perfected on a couple of the movements, as well as making sure I'm hitting RPE 10 on everything. But overall, great start to the week. All right, out here disking as promised. First throw, all the way up there is the tee. I don't know if you can see, right where that little bench is in the middle. That's where I threw it. Best throw I've ever had on this course. There's the basket. See how we do here. Gorgeous day out. Look at that Des Moines skyline. Wow. Well, you win some, you lose some. Today we lost some. I did have my best throw on hole 10. Which is where we started. The rest of the day, not so good. That's okay. All right, so I'm here at the skate park for the first time. Is that the sun? Yeah, I haven't been to the skate. I haven't skated in like probably a year. I fucked up one of my fingers really bad, super swollen. It's still swollen to this day, and I didn't skate forever. That's when I started disc golfing. But I'm finally back on my board. I'm like 20 pounds up from what I weighed last time I skated. We're gonna see how that feels. I haven't done shit in ages, so I'm just gonna skate flat ground and we're gonna see how that goes. Here are my fingers. Guess which one got fucked up? Maybe it doesn't look that bad, but fucking sucked. See how many tricks I can get. So I'm in a position where an ollie feels like a trick in itself. So this will get dicey. We're gonna start doing other stuff. That skate session was pretty short-lived. I think I was there for like 20 minutes or less. Didn't have a lot of time, but I went and had a client I trained and then went straight into this arm and shoulder workout. Pretty good day overall. Everything felt good. I got to hang out with Paco, which is that little English bulldog you see running around. He's a really good boy. Just a really good day. Skating was obviously quite a shock to the system. I felt really weird skating, 20 pounds heavier. I was all over the place. I had new wheels, so I was like, several millimeters higher than I'm used to being. And if you skateboard, you know the difference. They were softer wheels, they were taller, not quite as grippy as I expected. It was just different, you know what I mean? It was a whole different thing. I'd been skating the wheels I had for a long time. So that was pretty much it for the day. Just a little lifting, a little skating. Overall, everything went well. Have a long way to go with my skating, so I cannot wait to get back on my board next week. And then Thursday, I had my full body workout that I've been doing, obviously just a couple different arm workouts you see here, and then my exercise order changed for the pull downs and the rows. On this day, the pull downs come first and then the rows. Shoulder exercise is different, as you can see as well. I got the what I'm calling a cable front Y raise. The rows feel really good, pull downs feel really good. This chest press, I'm still not quite figuring out. I'm starting to really get a good pump, but I don't know, it needs work. All right, another beautiful day out here disking. My best throw on this fucking hole. Basket, tee, way up there. I got excited and choked the putt, but we'll take it. My putts are kind of shit today, but I've had a few good throws, so happy to add that one to the list. All right, so that was it for the day. Not too bad. I think I went like 6 over, something like that, which is like normal-ish for me here. My drives were much better than usual. Second shots, and then my putts were fucking terrible. It was just a really bad day as far as putting goes, but honestly, I had some of my best drives and a couple second shots that were forehand that were awesome. So I'm always trying to take home the good things and kind of leave the bad things behind. That's something I would recommend you guys do, whether it's disking or anything else you do. It's just gonna set you up for a much more positive outlook on whatever it is that you're doing. Friday, we did another arm and shoulder workout. This time I got my wife to tag along, which was pretty fun. She's always averse to the bro style workouts, but she's finally getting the bug. Still having a hard time keeping my head up here on these lateral raises. I just start throwing my rear delta in at the end. Got to get a lot better there. And my biceps curls, I think this is actual RP10, but it's so hard to tell. I'm such a baby about biceps work. These extensions, still having a lot of change in my form throughout the rep. I really got to figure that out, but I mean, I'm getting good pumps. Feels hard. These are awful to get in and out of, but they still feel good. Obviously my traps help a little bit at the end. I got to get better at keeping my shoulders down, but no big deal. A little bit extra trap work never hurt anybody. These biceps curls are brutal. I got to keep my head up, keep a good stretch with my chest, but no big. All right, getting another round in, and we got a new basket placement here. Managed to damn near park it. I'm very excited with a forehand. I didn't record the throw, obviously, but here's where we landed. Here's a basket. And tee is all the way over there. Okay, of course I didn't record it. I never think I'm gonna make anything, so I never record anything, but we just birdied that. I was able to have my best throw for sure on this hole. Hole 5. Best throw. I actually threw straight out. I'm gonna show you. Tee is straight here, that little green patch. You might not be able to see it right in the middle. There's a little green tee pad. Anyways, I always throw all the way out to the right here, almost to that other hole, 6. You have to pass this tree right here on the left, that first tree you have to pass on the right. Here is my disc. I'm actually straight from the pad, which I've never done. I always end up shanking it all the way out here on the right, like I said. So we're in a good spot. See if we can get it past this tree. It's a par 4 here. I don't know if anyone watching this who actually discs, if you have problems with your second throws, if you run or step into them X step, I have an issue with that always. That one was terrible. I should just do a standstill for my second shots. But whenever I feel like I need a little more distance, I'll try that X step and I fuck it up. So that second one, I barely made it past the tree. That's that tree I was looking at. I needed to go to the right of it. I did so, but then clipped one of these branches, and now we're on the ground. I threw it really high, just not very clean, but see if we can at least make par still. Clipped a fucking tree. Again, that's 2 throws, 2 tree clips. My putt should be managed. I don't know, it's kind of far out, but after the one I sank on the last hole, I'm pretty confident. We'll see if I can get this one. I'm this far out. Clip the basket, 1 over. It's just kind of how it's gonna be. I'm either gonna have good putts or good drives. Hole 6, double mando through the trees. I figured it out again. I'm right here, not too far out, 15, 20 feet. Tee is right there. You have to go right in between those 2 trees by the bench. You see, I'm right in the middle. Choke the birdie, save the par. Not bad. And then I missed my legs on Thursday. I had to get out of the gym early, so I came back and finished it on Saturday. And that's going to be it for the video. Like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. The other channel and social media links are in the description.